Today on the TMZ Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton and joining me today is Nikki Hendry. How are you, Nikki?
I'm doing all right. You know, the weekend's always too short, but it is Monday morning and I'm here with one of my favorite people, you.
Oh, you're about to say my favorite.
Yeah,
and you
but my
changed
husband's
that.
my favorite.
Oh, okay. Favorite in the building though, right? Oh, okay.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
All right. Shout out to Wild. How you going over there, Wild? So it was a big weekend. Your job is clips and clearance. You see a lot of every clip that gets sent to TMZ by paparazzi, by tipster, comes across your desk, and a lot of them this weekend came from Art Basel.
Oh, yeah.
In Miami.
Yes.
There was every celebrity was at Art Basel, it
Got
seems.
Kanye, Will Smith. We even had some arrests happening.
Some arrests. You know, we had Leo DiCaprio there, Jeff Bezos.
Oh.
It was a big weekend, and we'll talk about everything stemming out of Art Basel. We'll talk about Kristin Cavallari is confirming and sort of like doubling down on her podcast statements that you should bang whoever, whenever. Like, don't wait for the fifth or sixth date. Bang them on the first night if you wanna.
Yes, and she also talks a little bit about Tyler Cameron, which is interesting of what she has to say about the physical stuff between them, because when she's talking about him, she was getting real red.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Okay. But to begin with, the news of the day, Cardi B and Offset are officially donezo. That is, according to Cardi, she took to her Instagram live last night, and let's listen to a little of what she had to say.
I don't know if you guys been getting clues from me from my lives or from my stories when I put some certain music or from my own followings. When it comes for today's events and stuff, I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true. I don't care to find out because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to I'm not afraid, I just don't know how to tell the world. But I feel like today has been like a sign. The last time I got on live, I kind of wanted you guys to tell you. I kind of wanted to tell you guys, but I didn't know how to tell you. So I was like, I changed my mind. But it has been like this for a minute now. And I just took it as a sign.
So just to unpack that a bit, what she's referring to of today's events that she doesn't think are true, allegations came out from Blueface that Offset had slept with Krishan Rock.
Yep.
So I hope everyone's familiar with Blueface and Krishan Rock, like the
Yeah.
the messiest couple, not couple
Right.
ever, potentially.
And they say a lot of things and they point the fingers at a lot of different people to get some heat off of them sometimes.
They say wild stuff.
Like absolutely crazy stuff. And, they share a baby together and then Blueface came out and said, that baby's not mine. So it's just like there's a bunch of stuff. We never know what to believe when it comes out of their mouth,
Totally.
which I think is what you're getting at. And so in this clip for me, what really strikes a chord is that she seems still very visibly upset. And I understand what she says about not knowing how to tell the world, because when you're a celebrity of Cardi B, you have certain type of when you're with someone and people they ride so hard for you and your significant other. When you break up, it's like people who are your fans act like it's their breakup too.
Yeah.
Or they act like you should have stayed together with him. And so they all insert their own opinions into what's really going on in her personal life. So I understand her hesitation on wanting to share something as serious and as probably really sad. They share 2 kids together, and she was, she has been posting a lot of cryptic stuff though. So, I mean, there was last week, I believe we talked about there was rumors that they were.
Totally. Well, I mean, it's hard to break up with someone, even if they're just, your boyfriend and girlfriend. And then if you're husband and wife, it's obviously even harder. But when the world is looking at your relationship and sort of putting it on a pedestal as this is what love should be like, and I hope these guys are forever together forever.
Yep.
When you got that bad news to deliver everyone, I can empathize with how hard it is to do. But yeah, they have been going down this road for a little while. This recent chapter, Cardi B was on Instagram last week, basically talking about how she wants to lose the dead weight, about how she wants to start fresh in 2024.
Right.
she's sick of protecting someone else's feelings. She wants to do her now.
Well, I will say that this isn't surprising to anyone because
No.
there have been rumors that he's cheated on her and she's cheated on him. And in the beginning of the year, we even did stories on how they were accusing each other and all of the back and forth between the two of them and him being seen out publicly with other women, like all of the things, every other which way in their relationship we've seen and we've done stories on. So this isn't like new information of like that they've had problems in their marriage.
Yeah.
But everyone has a last straw, right? And this one was hers.
Yeah, I mean, as you say, they've had so many of these types of incidents that it's like one of them was bound to break them up eventually.
Totally.
And even since the start of their relationship, they've been a very volatile couple.
Yeah.
And so maybe, they are better off single and with other people and that can be okay. That they had a nice relationship for what it was. As long as they can leave and respect each other and get on with their lives, then it was a win,
It's funny. I think I was doing the podcast while you were gone with Eunice, and she said a
traitor.
quote. No, she
Traitor.
said, "Hey, someone had to fill in for you," but she said a quote that really resonates with me, and I honestly never heard it before. But everyone's in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And so for Cardi B, this was probably a season of her life where she enjoyed an amazing time with Offset. They have 2 beautiful kids together, and that season is now, like, that chapter is closed.
That's actually a good quote. Maybe we need you two on the pod more permanently.
Hey, girlies, it was a girly pop day.
That's a good reason, a season, or a what? Lifetime.
A lifetime.
Damn, I'm gonna get that a bumper sticker. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously just way more sad that they got kids together. That just makes everything they got really, really young kids together. And now like they're gonna be in some sort of a broken home and hopefully they can make it work as sort of like a group.
It takes a village.
It takes a village. We got to say as well, Offset for his part has like denied these Krishan Rock allegations. He said, "I ain't never talked to or touched that lady. Real talk, man. You need some help." That was in response to Blueface. Is that how Offset speaks?
I'm not sure, but please don't ever do it again.
Right. But if I tried to sound like Offset, there'd be bigger problems. Yes, so what am I supposed to do?
We should probably move on to Art Basel before we get down that road.
Okay. Art Basel. Is that
at Basel? Yeah, that's how you say it.
Art Basel. Is it
It's Basel.
Is it Basel like the herb?
No, not Basil. Basel.
But
Art Basel.
But it's spelled the same as this herb,
no, it's
right?
not. Basil is Basil. This is Basel.
Damn, spelling lesson. Damn, you learn something new every day on TMZ Pod, especially me. So Art Basel was over the weekend. It's just about the best. I would want to go to Art Basel more than any other celebrity
weekend. Do people
weekend.
actually buy art there? Because it isn't like an art gallery. You go into these places, you look at these high-end art pieces, and everyone's showing off their creative like art.
I think it's like where culture and parties meet.
Yeah.
Like there's lots of different, like you walk through these modern art type stuff. And there's weird installations that make you think and make you go, that's not really art.
But then it's like, oh, there's Leonardo DiCaprio in the corner.
Totally.
Yeah.
I wrote down some of the celebrities I just saw while scrolling. Lori Harvey, Leo, Tiger, Jordan Woods, Cindy Crawford, Serena Williams, DJ Khaled, Jeff Bezos, Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan were there.
Kanye West, Bianca Sensory, Will
my
Smith.
God. Bianca and Kanye, what on earth were they wearing? What on earth were they wearing?
Hey, it speaks to their creativity that, that's their creative art form of what he's dressing her in. And
paint our listeners a picture of what they were wearing.
So Bianca is wearing a very skin tight, almost like a nude style tight, like bodysuit.
So she looks naked.
She looks naked. She also has some head wrap on her head. And then Kanye West was wearing basically like white pants, a white long sleeve with something covering his entire face and no shoes.
Okay, you forgot a couple details.
Okay, you tell me.
Bianca Sensory is carrying a giant stuffed toy.
Well, you didn't let me get there. You cut me off and said she's barely she's naked.
Moved on to Kanye.
Because I thought you were going to add something to it and tell me I forgot it.
Wow, this is getting contentious
now.
And Kanye was wearing this all-white outfit. Looks like he was like in the middle of like a desert storm.
Yeah.
And but it was emblazoned with all of this German insignia.
Oh, I didn't see the writing.
This guy who's been like accused of anti-Semitism, well, not accused, he's done so much anti-Semitism and said so much, and now he's like wearing some national German, this guy,
They've been wearing those outfits for a while now, especially when they were over in Dubai and everything like that. They've been seen in these outfits often. Like
But this is
even,
a
even
difference-
in Italy and even in, you know, all the things. The reason why Bianca carries around the teddy bears and the koalas and the whatever is because in Italy they were like banning her from wearing those outfits. So she was trying to cover up. I don't know why she just doesn't put something covered up.
There's
That's her
utility to the
way.
toys. I thought that the toys was just a fashion, some weird fashion statement. I don't understand.
No, because she had like a pillow over in Italy and things like that. She was trying to cover up. I still don't understand why she just doesn't cover up.
So now she's taking the like covering using the toys to Miami.
Because now everyone's talking about it. So, of course, she's going to be like, okay, if we can stay relevant in the news, might as well put a teddy bear in front of me.
Is it going to stick, this trend? Are we going to see other celebrities wearing toys? TMZ Christmas party's coming up. We're going to see people wearing toys over there.
Listen, I don't care anything about Bianca and Kanye. The only thing I cared about is that he sampled this weekend the Backstreet Boys song.
That diabolical genius, Kanye West.
He is, and the videos of him having so much fun with people in the audience and like when he performed at Live Nightclub, like or for people at a restaurant, like he was just singing his own songs. Like it just really felt like Kanye West again. Here, take a little bit of a listen.
So, I mean...
You have to admit, though, it looks like he's having so much fun.
If you didn't know Kanye West was like the most hated man in America, like you wouldn't know it from this clip here because he's got a sea of people around him chanting his song with him. He just teased the Backstreet Boys sample he's doing, which sounds awesome. Is this guy really going to survive this anti-Semitic?
I hope so. I hope that he literally is going to come out on the other side of all of the stuff that he just had happening to him over the past, you know, I don't know, years that he's had. He's had a really tough few years.
He said
listen to me. Do not cut me off. Do not cut me off when I'm saying this.
He's had a tough
We've talked about mental health at this table before, and clearly there's something going on and was going on with him, and I'm not saying what he said was okay at all. Okay, let me double down on that. Not okay at all.
Right.
However, he has a lot of issues mentally, and so you can't hold someone when you see something like this. This is a good thing. This is good. This is a good sign.
But as I said, he's wearing this like national German like outfit in this clip.
But do
what
you
happens if
know
he was wearing? What happens if he was wearing a swastika? Would that be okay then?
But he's not. So do you even know what the German words
where's the line
mean?
in the sand?
What if the German words mean something?
It's some.
You don't know. You don't know. Yeah, it could be the name of the brand of clothing.
No, you're just being a Kanye apologist.
No, I'm not.
He's
I'm
clearly
actually
trying
saying,
to stir.
like,
He's
let's
clearly
get
trying to
away
stir.
from this other narrative that he's clearly like out and about. Like, it doesn't have to always go back to what he did. Like, we're always going to the past.
But he goes back to what he did. I bet you this won't be he'll keep saying anti-Semitic stuff.
Okay, we'll see. Stay tuned.
Oh, damn. Kanye apologist? I didn't take you for that.
I'm not a Kanye
He's
apologist.
vile.
I'm saying
He's vile.
there's certain things that people say when they're not in their right state of mind.
But he's got a pattern of behavior. He keeps saying them. It's not like he was a slip. He actually feels that way.
And when was the most? I'm not going to get down this path with you. Because I'm not.
Lord.
I'm literally.
Don't get Nikki on for Kanye segments. Then otherwise we'll just beef. I don't know. Is beefing good content? We've got some conflict on the pod. Will Smith was there with a Jada Smith lookalike. Nothing else really matters now.
Yeah, we can't even talk about anything else. I'm still a little heated. Rich the Kid got arrested.
Rich the Kid got arrested. That was actually there was a bomb threat at Rich the Kid's hotel, and so they wouldn't let Rich the Kid get back to his hotel room while they did the sweep to see if the bomb threat was credible. And Rich the Kid really wanted to get back to his hotel room.
Yeah, I wonder why.
So he ended up jumping a fence and then beefing with cops, and he got arrested.
He got arrested. When's the last time Rich the Kid had a song? I haven't heard.
Oh, he's got a new album coming out, actually. I interviewed him about it. Rich Forever 15 or something.
All right.
Finally, on to our last story. Kristin Cavallari. She's clarifying her podcast comments. So she went viral. She's good at this whole going viral thing. Her podcast has always got crazy content. She is clarifying, saying she's not encouraging women to have like a one-night stand or to bang a guy on the first date. She's not encouraging it. She's just saying it doesn't matter when you bang him. If you're going to be together, if you got the chemistry, you're going to stay together. Let's listen to a bit of that interview now.
And actually what I did say was I've never slept with anyone on the first date, and people are acting like I'm like encouraging people to. That's not what I
got it. Okay, so you've never done it.
I never had, but I stand by what I said in that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If there's chemistry and people really like each other,
sure,
he's not going to judge you or vice versa.
So basically she's saying there's no right time to sleep with someone you like for the first time. How do you feel about that?
Well, the last time we were here, I was trying to play devil's advocate real hard. And
Real hard.
yeah,
And saying what?
that it does matter.
Yeah.
And now I've come around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think it does matter.
So what changed your mind?
You.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've gone from...
We've gone from really neck and neck.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
you did that day. I left this room and I was like, wow, it really does not matter.
Huh.
It does not matter when. I feel like we put so much importance on the wrong things in relationships sometimes, which is why sometimes relationships don't work. And I feel like it doesn't matter if you're going to have that chemistry with someone and it's real. You're going to have that chemistry whether it's on the first date or the 15th date.
I agree. I mean, there is merit to sort of like being patient and working for it and waiting and then the big payoff.
Yeah.
But if you want to do it, just do it. And like if it's a respectful guy, hopefully, and a respectful girl, hopefully, then it's not like that's all they're in it for and they're going to leave right up out of the bed and never speak to you again. Then you read them wrong in the first place.
Exactly. And now you know. You know what I mean? And now you have your answer and you don't have to wait 10 years, or however long you're with that person then to figure it out that he judged you from the second.
But if it is who you thought it was,
right.
If it was not even love at first sight, but I really like you at first sight or first date.
Let's see where this goes.
Let's see
if we have chemistry emotionally in the bedroom, physically in the bedroom, Let's see what that looks like.
Because do you think that like that can tell a tale? Do you think that like your sort of bedroom life can tell a tale about
100%.
sort of how compatible you will be?
100%.
Yeah.
I've hooked up with dudes where I'm like, no, bye.
Oh, really?
Never again, yeah.
Why?
Because
what was wrong?
You have to have chemistry in the bedroom. And if you don't, then that's going to set up problems later in life if you don't even want to hook up with them later down the road.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She also talked about, because she had said that Tyler Cameron was her hottest hookup ever.
Yep.
And so
she didn't really give us too much about it. She said he's going to be up on her upcoming podcast, so she couldn't say too much about it, but she did say that they waited a long time to enact in bedroom activities.
Yeah.
And she was getting really red when she was talking about it. So I'm excited to see because, she says there's no physical anything between the two of them, that she loves him like a really close friend, but I don't know. I think she's still got a little hot for him.
They do seem like they might be an all right sort of couple, those two. Both reality stars originally, but they've been sort of like the Harry Styles or the Justin Timberlake of their given reality shows.
Yeah, for sure.
Tyler Cameron from The Bachelor. He wasn't even The Bachelor, was he?
No,
he was only just a contestant.
Yep.
But
then his friend got chosen to be The Bachelor.
Yeah, Matt James was his friend. But he went on to date Gigi Hadid, did Tyler Cameron.
And Kristin Cavallari, clearly.
And Kristin Cavallari.
And probably a bunch of other people we don't know about because he's a very private person.
Yeah, he's a great-looking guy.
He is. Woo! Ooh, I'm getting red.
And I could see those two. like
making it work,
making it work and getting together, having a podcast together, potentially.
Oh, interesting you say that.
Yeah, that'd be nice,
Who
huh?
knows? Maybe.
Well, I'm glad that we finally came to terms on this last piece.
We made up in 20 minutes.
Love you, Red.
I love you.
Red's me and Red used to be back 10 years ago.
Because my hair color is red.
10 years ago, the last time I ever worked out
was with me.
was with you. We had the same boxing coach.
We did.
And we'd go to the park and do boxing lessons. And that was the last time I ever worked out.
Wow, there's a fun fact for y'all.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for joining me, Nikki.
Of course.
And we'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.